Good evening, good evening. Well, I want to come on here for a few minutes, just briefly, and just talk about the things that I have learned in 2022. Some things that I can take away, and some things that I can do without. So, I learned in 2022 that I did self care, that I can love myself in spite of my flaws, in spite of my failures. I could still love myself because no one is perfect. Another thing that I learned is to choose my friends wisely. You know, some people are just out to get whatever they can get from you. And some people just in your life, just temporary. It's no long term, but there are some that's in there for long term in life term, to be in your life, to help you grow, to help you nourish, to support you, and just to be around, to be your friend. And the third thing that I have learned is be you. Nobody can beat you from being you. And this song reminds me of what's her name, Mary J. Blige. When she gets up in the morning, she looks in the mirror and tell herself, "Good morning, gorgeous." And I look back over her life and the things that she has shared. It's similarity there, that we had been through a lot of things similar to her struggles and her defeats, her battles and her ups and downs. And I didn't realize how much similarity was there, but it was there. And just to look over her life, and she encouraged me to keep going in spite of the defeats, the falls, the struggles, and etc. But I want to carry in 2023 is to love myself totally and complete. In 2023, I want to be healed from top to bottom, from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. And I want to spread love, genuine love, true love, authentic love to those who I come in contact with in 2023. I definitely want to choose my friends wisely again, and just to gravitate for those who give me positive energy and positive vibes. So it's a lot of things that I did learn in 2022, but 2023, I know it has a lot more for me. Looking back, I want to flip back to 2017. I looked at some of my posts on my Facebook time when it popped up memory in my memory time. And I was going through a deep, dark depression time in 2017 because a lot of things had taken place back to back. So, it's just that one more thing that will just bring you down. You're already down. So I had posted about 2015, my young brother, he passed away. Then 2016, my mother had a brain tumor. Then 2017, I was going through a divorce. So it was just like back to back those 3 years. And it just like I couldn't take it. It was enough, was it enough? So that's why I'm so passionate about mental health, because I lived it, I walked it, I breathed it every single day. And during my 2017 episode, 2015, 2016, 2017 episode, I suffered from depression. So I lived that for 3 long years. And it was a battle for me to get out of depression. I had to put the work in. I had to seek counseling. I had to do a lot of research. I had to put in the work. I'm telling you, I had to put in the work. So 2018, I was coming out of it, but I was still putting in the work. I was working at this mental institution, and I was still putting in the work, even though I was dealing with issues myself, but I made it by the grace of God. I always want to give God the credit. So my life began to pick up in 2019. I decided no more. Depression don't live here. I'm not struggling and battling with depression anymore. So I began to fight for my life, because in those deep, dark times and deep, dark secrets, you want to give up, on life. But I fought for it in 2019, and I began to live my life, began to live the visions and the dreams that I always wanted to do. And I became who I am today. And I'm so grateful and thankful that I didn't give up, that I choose to fight. I choose to fight for my freedom. I choose to fight for my life. I choose to fight for my mental health. You name it, I chose to fight. Yeah, the fight wasn't easy. It was hard. Sometimes I did feel like giving up, but I had great supporters around me, especially 2 females that was prayer warriors. I had those 2 around me that would support me 24/7 when I felt like giving up. They was right there. One was on the left and one was on the right. Thank God I had them. So in 2020, I won the battle in 2020. That's when I just got up again to fight about my mental illness and my mental health. I fought. So I moved from one mental institution to a mental clinic, and I began to learn as much as possible at both facilities. And then I went on to educate myself, and now I'm at this point where something is greater going to happen in 2023. Y'all just have to stick around and watch, but I hope you have made up your mind about what's going to happen to you in 2023 as far as goal settings, meeting your needs, meeting your goals, and etc. So on the next video, I might be talking about getting your needs met, and I'm going to tell you how. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's if I don't see y'all again. Bye-bye.